channel where we are building probably, well, no doubt, we are building the best wrestling collection in the world that has no internet use and no mail order. All in-person physical finds. This is all we do. We focus mainly on vintage, but because of you guys and because of starting this channel, I've started to dabble and start to collect modern day stuff. So today we are doing 2014 Mattel Global Superstars, Chicago, CM Punk, and Mattel's Superstars Entrances, Walmart exclusive, Daniel Bryan. Both 2014 figures, both Mattel figures, and if you're new to this channel, you may not know, but I'm running out of space. So because of that, I've got to start opening some things and clearing some space. So that's what we're doing. I actually have a Rock figure that I believe is probably also 2014-ish, and kind of interesting because I have what looks to be the same figure right here, but it's not. So put that there. And this is the figure I'm talking about. Let's see here. This also is a Superstars entrance from Mattel, the year 2013. So a little newer, but so check that out. The Just Bring It Rock face scan. It's the same figure, except for this one has gold deco on the tights. This is the Rock, and this weird figure from Mattel has silver. And this one does some weird talking thing. I have it. It's got a what looks to be a button there on the front that doesn't work, but it's got one on the back. Oops. So it's got one here on the back. It just makes that weird noise. I don't know if you can hear that. So, yeah, we'll be opening that one too, because I just need to make space. So, I believe this is probably a gift at some point. But, yeah, it's not the same figure, but man, it sure looks like it. So, I intend to probably open that. But, I mean, having this one, it's kind of, I don't know, maybe I'll give that one away or something. There's really no point in having two of the same figure. That weird noise one there. But let's open these. First, I have no Daniel Bryan figures at all in my collection. This is a Walmart exclusive. It's Superstar Entrances. I believe I found this one at a flea market one time. It's got a little cutout on the back. Shows the back of his shirt, which is the I guess the Yes Movement stuff. It says Daniel Bryan, Yes Movement, yeah. So, yeah, I have no Daniel Bryan figures. Let's see, does this say what series it is? I can't really see. But, like I said, I'm not a collector of modern day stuff. I've only started collecting it because of you guys and because of the channel. So, let's crack open our very first Daniel Bryan figure to add to the collection. Just recently, if you missed it, we opened that DDP figure from the modern Mattel Raw is War, and we opened the Ringmaster. They're both probably brand new right now at your Walmarts. You can go get them right now as we speak. So these a little different. These came out in 2014, so a little bit older. So let's do this. This is what's nice about these, though. Not the big, huge headache of all the stuff. Now, the problem with having a cutout on figures, look at the, I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but the amount of dust and dirt that is on this. I don't know if you can see it. What's up, Strange Dog? Comic and Wrestling. No, I'll have to, if I get a chance, I'll have to check out your channel. Yeah, it's just covered in dust. Maybe I could do this and you could tell. Yeah, look at that. It's disgusting. So anytime you have these cutouts, I have I actually have a pretty old original San Francisco Toy Makers Big Papa Pump figure over there. It's got a cutout and it's from the 90s. Also, dusty, nasty. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about their whole cutout thing. Yeah, this thing is just covered in dust. Definitely needs to be cleaned up. Pretty nasty. Hopefully it cleans up and doesn't, like, it's not all scuffed. Kind of a bit of a bummer when you grab one. So now you can tell what they've done here. I just buy a WWE Ultimate Edition Stone Cold Steve Austin. Awesome. Oh, that's sick. That's sick. Yeah. All the Austin. I'm an Austin mark, so I had to have the rendition of him as Ringmaster because it's so iconic to me. When I was a kid, that was, I knew him from WCW as Stunning Steve, so when he came over and they called him the Ringmaster, I knew him already, and I was so stoked. So, like, my initial thing for wrestling, as a real young kid, I remember WWF, Hulk Hogan, the Rock and Wrestling stuff, but then I remember scanning through the channels and finding WCW and seeing beautiful Bobby Eaton wrestle, and he became like my favorite, which is so crazy to say. I don't think anybody ever says that, but as a kid, the colorful tights, and he was cool to me. I wanted to have a mullet and a rat tail, and so yeah, pretty sick. So this figure, I'm a fan. It's the deco is sick. I have a lot of WWE. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I collect LJNs. I collect, all my stuff is mainly vintage that I collect here. I have WCW, everything, Toy Biz. I have some rare WCW stuff. I have the grip and flips, the vibrating ones, the hard plastics, the articulated, the mini articulated, the gloobs. I got a little bit of everything here. So yeah, stoked on this. I'm just more stoked to have a Daniel Bryan figure in general to add to my collection. Like I said, I'm not a huge modern day fan, so I wouldn't be able to tell you if that's a really good Daniel Bryan figure or not, because I don't really watch a lot of modern stuff, or keep up with it. So, and Mattel, I just started to do anything with Mattel, and if I like this little area here and this wall is all well, I have legends that go across the whole top of my room, but for the most part, that's all I do for Mattel is that stuff. The rest of the room is filled with nothing but vintage. So now, Daniel Bryan, cool. But you have to, if you're going to have a wrestling collection, you have to have a CM Punk, right? This one also, it's got little cutout holes, probably going to be dusty. I dig the deco on this one, the blue and yellow. I think they just want straight black, which is a bit lame for the kicker pads on the boots and the boots. But this was CM Punk after the shaved head, and then he did the chops. So you'll be able to tell by the chops. Actually, if you look at the picture that's on the box, you can kind of tell. So let's crack it open. Again, that is Global Superstars Chicago WWE Mattel from 2014. So I have both rings down here, SmackDown and Raw. And I don't know if I don't have any. I don't have a lot of Mattel. I'll show you here in just a second, but I just don't have a lot of it. It's not my thing. So I only buy these and open these for you guys and for the channel. So shout out to all the new subscribers. The channel's been growing at a pretty steady rate now. Stoked on that. So appreciate anybody who has subscribed. I think we're getting around that 250 mark finally, and oh yeah, this is in much better condition. Wow. So that thing is disgusting and filthy. This, very clean. So I believe these are both basics. I'm not a huge stickler, like I don't care either way. So I don't, like I said, I don't know a lot about, dang, this thing locked in there, a lot about Mattel. I'm kind of learning as I go here. And so I have probably some rare Mattel stuff that I don't even realize is rare. So if somebody is a big Mattel fan, you know, I have ones like this back here, which is the Narcissist Lex Luger. I believe that's a older kind of rare figure. I believe this one might be quite rare too. So this is the DX Triple H. I just have him holding the TLC chair, but the chair is from 2011. So yeah, so I think that is a fairly, I believe that's really rare. The Triple H Elite DX came with the Shawn in the same series, I believe. So yeah, I have what I think is some rare stuff, and I just don't know. So maybe one day I'll really get into learning about Mattel and see what the value is on some of these. I have like this one, the Fit Finley. And the this is such a well, not, I guess this would be, but he's wearing, yeah, this is Fit Finley, right? Because of the, I don't know, because of the leather jacket. I'll have to look into it. I really like the Big Bubba Rogers there with the UWF belt. That's the variant, and black and white. So, but back to what we're opening. CM Punk. What a good figure. Like I said, I've never really been a huge fan of modern day wrestling figures, but you can't help but, you know, be a bit of a CM Punk mark, especially when he first came over and did his ECW run, well, WECW, but yeah, sick figure, really, really, really a sick figure. I like it a lot. I'm a fan. So those are the ones we opened today. Let me find another stand to put this one on. Oh, my bad. Sorry. I have these old Bone Cruncher stands, Titantron stands. So there you have it. There's the two figures we opened. Daniel Bryan, CM Punk. Which one's your favorite? Out of these, what's your favorite? Like I said, I have newer stuff. Like I opened the 2-pack of Bulldog and Shawn. that is at Walmart. I think I have an older Christian back there. Here's a Lesnar, which probably isn't very old, but I like it. I got it with something. I don't even remember. Some of these things, it just all blurs together. I buy figures that I see. If I see it, I buy it. What else? Oh, here's this Ray figure's pretty sick. In the pink and black. Got that U.S. title, I think, on. I think that's U.S. title on him. So, yeah, that's what I got for you today, guys. So, do a bit of a closer look at the figs we opened. And if you're new to the channel, we'll give you a look at some stuff around. Maybe you think about subscribing. There's superstars. There's a wall of men on card superstars. We got knockoff stuff right here. The whole top is knockoff stuff. There's some Lucha Libre stuff. TNA. Some older WWE. There's dog tags from Randy Orton. That Sean Bear is really rare. Hooray, buddy. That WCW bag is full of cards. I need to do a video on cards because I need to get rid of them. So, yeah. But, you want to see something? I don't know if I ever showed these. So I just bought these. You want to talk about weird, wild wrestling stuff? I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5 of these. And they're not the best looking figures, but of the world wrestle. I don't know. I don't know where they're from. They are very wild. They come with some wild accessories made in China. So, yeah. I bought that set. Maybe I'll show those one day. I got knockoff, the whole set of knockoff stretch wrestlers. One of them looks like a Hulk Hogan, which is pretty crazy. I even have, you scan right over here. So I even have, let me show you some weird stuff. So you have WWF stickers, Kane, and I believe there's a Mankind on the back of one of them, and The Rock. Some rare magazines. There's the 2009 WrestleMania calendar. Some like little nano statues. That's this is kind of cool. He's missing his arm though. I don't know where. I lost the arm. Kind of bumming on that. But I even have the card that came with it. So that figure is Mitsua. And there's the card that came with it. Kind of cool. I don't even know what year it's from. Like I said, it's wrestling, so I bought it. And a lot of stuff I'll buy it and then research it afterwards. I don't know where I got that bucket from. It's like a Mattel bucket with Cena, Dean Ambrose, The Rock, Roman Reigns, Randy Orton. Yeah, there's some old WWF cards. There's the WrestleMania Classics album, the CD. And like I said, inside this bag, and this bag is rare. It's a 1-800-WCW card, like the credit card that you could buy. Oh, you can't even really see it. Okay. Right, this here. Yeah, it's kind of rare. That's a Power Slam, Slammer ring. Some movies back in there. Wrestling Buddy stuff. What was I gonna show? I was gonna show. Oh yeah, look. And I have lighters even. So you go to the gas station and they have lighters, and you're like, well, I gotta buy that. So you have British Bulldog lighter. Hacksaw Jim Duggan lighter. So ridiculous. Roddy Piper lighter. And last but not least, a Sergeant Slaughter lighter. I actually, tell you the truth, I have a Jake the Snake, but I used it and the plastic tore off of it. So, I don't have a full set because of that. I used it. Look up a little more. You want to know some figs that don't get the credit they deserve? And that would be the WCW figures. As far as articulation, they smoked WWE at the time, or WWF. So we're going to go over those. That's a lot of knockoff stuff. I got some wild looking knockoff stuff like this. What is that? I got knockoff thumb wrestlers. That's all that platform there. The red looking, it's a box. It's a punching bag. It's knockoff. Look at this thing. Check out Google Eyes. He's got like a band-aid on the side of his face or something. I don't even know. Yeah. I believe they probably go with those. There's some Manic figures. The Shawn Michaels Manic. That's Dude Love. The Kiss figure. These are all wrestling figures though. That is Dog Tags. Randy Orton. Jake the Snake. Bike. License plate. Some old WrestleMania Topps figures. Or cards. There's a Stone Cold poster back in there. There's a Psycho Sid poster back in there. Back behind there are those stretch wrestlers and those small ones that I showed you. There's vintage movies up above it. There's a lot of stuff. Right over there's some more Elites men on card. There's a Ultimate. There's the new Flex Fig, Bendies. I don't know. There's so much stuff. And that's not even the vintage rarer stuff. That's all over here. So, yeah, we'll be doing a lot more. Remember to subscribe if you're interested in this stuff, and let me know what you want to see. I have so much stuff to record. I don't know what to go and do first. So if you have something that you'd like to see, you're interested in a certain brand, whether it's WCW stuff or newer, like old WCW stuff or old WWF stuff or old ECW stuff, or let me know. You want to see the rare, weird, funky stuff? Like I got skull caps back in there. I got miniature cars. I got the world's smallest Stone Cold figure, men on card. Bendies. I got room alarms. I got walkie-talkies. I got coin purses, baseballs. It's so ridiculous. I have brawler balls. Like, let me know. That's it for today. I'll catch you next time.